It's a nice warm evening, and I decided to get myself out with the Theoben Rapid Mark II and do a bit of mooching around the fields and see if I can find a rabbit or two for the table. And I've made my way into the field here that's got some long grass, which I'm now using to disguise my approach to help me get nice and close to any rabbits that there may be up ahead. And I've only had to go about 80 yards before I've spotted the first one. This one's low down in the grass, and I decide to take a freehand shot here and aim for the rabbit's head. And the power of that FAC air rifle crashes through the grass and takes that rabbit nice and cleanly. So that's the first one down this evening. This is a nice healthy doe rabbit here, and looking at the size of her, one of this year's offspring. There you go, that's the first rabbit of the evening I just shot there. That's the exit wound you can see here, where the pellets come straight through the rabbit's head. A nice clean dispatch there. So I'm really happy with that shot. It's a nice summer's evening, and all the rabbits are sitting out in the shade as it's so hot because we're in the middle of a heat wave at the moment. So it's a good time to stalk rabbits early evening round all the hedgerows. And that's the first one in the bag. So I'll do my usual and gut this rabbit now, and we'll move on and see if there's any more around this evening. So with the rabbit now paunched, I'll move off to the next field and see what's around. As I make my way forward here down into the next set of fields, I've spotted another rabbit out grazing in the distance. And I slowly continue my way forward as I want to get to this gate and use it as a steady rest. And once I get to this position here, I can see that this rabbit is quite a long distance away. So I remove my game bag and pull out the laser rangefinder to give me a reading. The on-screen display tells me this rabbit's at 90 yards. I have practiced with this rifle out to those ranges, and I know my exact aim off at that distance. And also I'm using an FAC 30 foot-pound rated air rifle here, with more than enough power to kill at this range. So I take aim for a heart and lung shot off this gateway here, and when I'm ready, squeeze the shot off and drop that rabbit nice and clean and humanely. The rabbit's back legs there give a few twitches as the nervous system shuts down. And as I zoom the camera back, you can see just how far away that rabbit was. I wouldn't advise that any of you take shots on live quarry out to this range unless you are using an FAC rated air rifle like I was, and you can consistently put your pellet on a paper target exactly where you want it over and over and over again at that sort of distance, which I've practiced and I can do. So I'll make my way forward now and collect that rabbit up, and I can see the shot placement is perfect, straight through the heart and lungs where I aimed. So with my confidence now riding high, I'll move off to another field and see what else is around. But I'm well chuffed with that long distance shot I just took there. I've used this wood line here and its natural cover that you can see me coming through to get me into the next field, as this field is very big and is wide open from any other angle. And if I'm going to have any chance of getting close to any rabbits, this is the only way in this particular field. And up ahead I've spotted another. This rabbit's about 70 yards away, and I'm going to get in a bit closer. And I'm going to use the cover of this wood line to stalk my way in nice and quietly as I go. taken me about 10 minutes to get to this position here of about 30 yards away from the rabbit. It's always worth going slow when you're stalking in this close to any rabbit, as any noise at all will spoil it. And once I'm nice and comfortable, I'll take aim for a headshot at 30 yards here. And drop it nice and cleanly. Look at the rabbit's back leg there. That's a sign of a good headshot. There we have it, that's number 3 in the bag. That one was a nice 30-yard shot that you saw me take there. Straight beneath the eye, and then straight through and out. There, nice clean kill. And I managed to sneak up on that rabbit, as you saw, using the wood line as cover to get me in nice and close. And the rabbit stayed put. So I'm happy with that shot. So that's another one that we'll put in the bag now, and we'll move on and see what else is around this evening. We're doing really well so far, so hopefully it will keep going now. Okay, I'll move off and we'll go to another field. I really enjoy hunting on a summer's evening like this, as you can get quite a few rabbits in a very short space of time if you use your hunting skills correctly. So we'll move off and see what else is around. Now I'm making my way along this hedge line here towards another field, when up ahead a rabbit jumps out in front of me and goes to feeding instantly. So I decide to take this rabbit in a sitting position. So I'll get myself set up comfortable, get the rifle nicely on aim and the crosshairs nice and steady, and I'll wait for this rabbit to turn. And I centre the crosshairs just behind this rabbit's eye and drop it cleanly at 32 yards. That's number 4 in the bag. We'll push forward now and see how we've done. And there you go, that's rabbit number 4 in the bag. As you just saw, I took that rabbit straight through the brain there, the perfect shot placement between the eye and the ear, and the rabbit folded and dropped nice and cleanly. That rabbit there was probably about 32 yards there, and it just popped out of the hedge as I was walking along, as you saw, and gave me the opportunity for a shot, and I took it nice and clean. So I'm happy with that shot. Well, that's another successful evening's hunting over and done with, and with 4 more rabbits in the bag. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of me out hunting with the theoben Rapid Mark II again this evening. And if you like my channel and are enjoying my videos, then please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching everyone, stay safe, happy shooting to you all, and bye for now.